Good Thursday morning, everybody, and thanks for being with us on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree in the KXAN Live studio. We're showing you a live image right now from the Austonian camera in downtown Austin, pointing to our west. And we have seen those clouds move in this morning. Some beautiful blue skies a little bit earlier today, but now that cloud coverage has moved in. And we want to talk to you about the weather story that's going to unfold tomorrow. There is a big chance for severe storms in the morning, so we wanted to bring in meteorologist Kristen Curry to discuss all of this with us about the timing and what it could bring. So, Kristen, thanks for being here.
Of course, yeah, so much to talk about as we gear up for what is likely going to be a very active Friday. But Will, you definitely talked about the cloud cover, right? How quickly that moisture moved in. That's the moisture we're going to use to fuel showers and storms tomorrow. So today is the transition day. A little more cloud cover, a little more humidity, a little warmer ahead of the cold front, and you'll probably notice a little bit more wind later on today. So the day planner for today shows temperatures climbing into the 80s. That's probably going to be a good 5 degrees warmer than what you felt yesterday underneath that partly to mostly cloudy sky. We are not expecting anything in the way of severe weather today. We could see a few storms overnight into tomorrow. So let me spend most of my time here because this is one of our high resolution models. It gives us what it thinks the storm timing will look like and what our radar could look like. And this model did really, really well with the cold front we had Monday night. So I'm leaning more towards the timing that it's showing me with this round because it did so well earlier. And what it's showing for tomorrow is that line of storms starting to move into the hill country around 5, 6, 7 a.m. here. You'll notice we've got some deep reds, and they're indicating these could be some really strong, if not severe storms. Making it into the metro around 7, 8, 9 a.m. here before moving into our eastern counties. This would be late morning now, east of I-35, before it eventually pushes all the way out. Now, similar to what we had on Monday night, it's going to be one main line of storms. Could see a couple little wraparound showers on the northern side of the upper level low, which is going to be non-severe showers if we do see them. And that could maybe bring a 10 to 20% chance in the evening. But it's really the morning hours that I'm most concerned about when it comes to severe weather. This is the latest outlook that we have from the Storm Prediction Center. They're showing starting overnight, so probably around after midnight and into the pre-dawn, so early sunrise hours, we have a 2 out of 5 risk of some severe storms. Yellow means scattered severe storms possible. The dark green is a marginal risk. That's a 1 out of 5. And that means isolated severe storms possible with the general risk a little further east. However, this puts us through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Watch as I go into the day and later part of the morning, so after 7 a.m. into the early afternoon, everybody gets that dark green color, which indicates an isolated severe storm risk. So we know the storms are coming. We know that we could see an isolated severe storm within any county here in the KXAN viewing area. It's just a matter of, will we see those severe storms? The storms will be there. Will they turn severe? That's what we really need to watch, because you'll notice severe storm threats for the overnight includes an isolated tornado, includes quarter-size hail, and includes damaging winds. Now, Will, this is something that was brand new this morning. The hail threat has increased. We're still primarily thinking damaging winds, but I want to make sure everybody knows that after midnight tonight, there is going to be a concern for damaging hail as well as that isolated tornado, and that's going to actually continue into Friday morning, early afternoon. You see there that low risk of tornadoes, of hail, and of winds.
You highlighting the hail risk there. I'm wondering what your advice then is to drivers, because this is really going to be passing through when a lot of people are going to be heading to work in the morning.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what's so crazy about this event, Will, is we're so used to seeing severe weather in the afternoon and evening, right?
Right.
You're used to seeing Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans up there walking you through where to go in your home if there's a tornado warning, if there's a severe thunderstorm warning. This is likely going to be, if not on your way into work or school, or you're going to be at work or at school. So we want to make sure you guys know today, start thinking about it. Where is my safe spot in my workplace? Where is my tornado shelter in my workplace? Have the conversation with your kids too, you know, just to make sure they're not fearful when this happens. Yeah, obviously this is a little scary, but tell them, you know, if there's a tornado that perhaps gets tornado warning issued for Austin, you listen to your teacher. They're probably going to take you to a hallway and tell you to put your hands over your head and your head in between your legs. You know, it's just it's something here in Texas you grow up knowing how to do. Do I think there's going to be widespread tornadoes tomorrow? No. I think, if anything, they'll be very isolated, kind of like what we had on Monday night, right? Very isolated tornado risk, but all it takes is one. And Gerald was our one on Monday night. So I'm still expecting the hail, the wind, and the tornado threat to be the main concern. You'll notice here rainfall, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. I am not expecting flooding. That is not something that's on my radar. I think these storms are moving way too fast to run into any sort of flooding issues. But I do, however, expect that the wind and the isolated tornadoes and the hail to be the issue. I will tell you this. I know this sounds scary and there's been a lot of bad news. After tomorrow, gorgeous Halloween weekend. It's a little windy on Saturday, but after that, you won't hear us squawking. It'll be sunshine, 70s, and some really nice Halloween weather.
Well, nice to highlight something positive out of this.
Yes.
That we will see a bit of a change in the nice temperatures coming there, but we really want to keep people alert for the morning.
Yes.
I know I'm going to be mindful of that as I'm usually driving to work around that time frame as well. So trying to figure out what risk will hit and be paying attention very closely to what your forecast includes.
And I'll show you, I'm going to move my graphics around really quick because something
Sure.
that we were talking about on KXAN News today was the fact that the timing here is a little weird, right? Because it is in the morning. So I'm going to show you what I want you to do today. There's two things. One, the KXAN weather app. Most often, and probably right now, that KXAN weather app, if you have it downloaded, it's set to Austin or Georgetown or Dripping Springs, whatever town you live in. I want you to go into the app and into the settings and include follow me on the location. So that way, if you are at work, if you are at school, if you're out from home, because there's a pretty good chance you're not going to be at home maybe at 9, 10, 11 a.m. tomorrow, that way you're going to get alerts for that location where your body is. That app, that notification is going to follow you, and it's not going to be set to home. I also want you to make sure you've got that KXAN News app. The reason you need both is because the KXAN weather app is going to alert you of any sort of watch or warning that gets issued. The KXAN News app allows you to look at the live stream. So if tomorrow morning, for whatever reason, we do start to see warnings going up all over the place, I want you to open the KXAN News app. Right on the top, you're going to see live stream. Click on that live stream, put your phone on the passenger seat of your car while you're driving, and you're going to be able to listen to my voice, listen to Sally and Tom, listen to Sean Kelly. We're going to be walking you through. You don't have to see me because I'm going to verbally be telling you what's going on, but that way you can stay in the know without having to stay home in front of the TV. We'll basically put the TV into your phone and you can go.
Very, very helpful advice there. I'm going to be definitely tuning in as well to try to monitor that. But I would hope that you can go back to that graphic showing the line of storms as they come through, because
absolutely.
I think a lot of people, if they're just joining us, again, thank you for watching for as long as you have here on the live stream. We have meteorologist Kristen Curry here, and we are talking about that severe weather threat that's going to start in the morning time, around the morning commute here in the Austin area. And Kristen, I know you have that graphic pulled up, so tell us again about the timing of that and where it's expected to hit.
Absolutely. And I want to be clear, we will see storms tomorrow. There is not a doubt in my mind. I am confident we will see thunderstorms. The question is, will they go severe? That's really what we're going to be watching, because there's actually a lot in our favor that we don't see as intense thunderstorms. And the reason is, first of all, the atmosphere is pretty stable in the early morning, right? You notice around sunrise, everything's kind of calm. Sometimes we see fog, the clouds lowering towards the ground. That's our atmosphere saying, hey, I'm gonna take a break. So the fact that these storms are coming in the most cool, calm, stable part of the day is helpful, right? That could potentially limit our severe weather threat. However, there's a lot of lift with that cold front coming in. We have enough instability, and we probably have enough moisture to see some of these storms get a little nasty. So this right now is 5, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, what our high-resolution model is thinking. Now, I'm showing you the earliest time that these storms could possibly get in because I want to make sure you're prepared. I do have other forecast computer models showing maybe about an hour to 2 hours later. However, I'm still pretty confident that between 5, 7 a.m., we will be looking at storms in the hill country. Austin, anywhere from about 6, 7 a.m. start time to around 8, 9, 10 a.m. is when I'm expecting the worst of it, and then into the eastern counties later. Here's 9, 10 a.m. according to this forecast model, and then everything moves out. It's a line of storms, a cold front moving through. So that's what we're concerned about here. The itty-bitty showers, if we do see them coming in around the northern side of that low for tomorrow evening, will be so isolated. I'm not even putting into the forecast. It's less than 10%. So tomorrow morning is really the Will starting overnight. So just after midnight, you see the hill country favored there for that scattered severe storm risk through about midday. That's when we're going to be all hands on deck in the First Warning Weather Center, making sure that if these storms do turn severe, we will be popping on air and showing you where they're going.
I know that we'll be in good hands no matter what because of all the resources you all are putting into this and letting us know about it too. One thing that caught me this morning as we were discussing about the severe weather risk and kind of planning out what tomorrow might look like is that you said this line of storms will really affect almost the entire state of Texas. So if people are out there watching this from the Austin area, San Marcos, wherever you are here in our viewing area, maybe let people know up in North Texas or in Houston that this could affect them too.
You want to see something crazy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to show you it just if we have time. Because
yeah, we have plenty of time.
I was showing this on TV today on the CW Austin. If you guys have the CW, you've got to join us 7 to 9 a.m. because we go nuts on weather coverage there. And I can actually show you what this line of storms will look like. So this is this statewide view. Okay, so this is starting now. I'm going to put this into motion, and you'll notice not a whole lot going on today, right? This evening, couple spotty showers as we get into the West Texas region. Overnight, look at that line starting to develop. This is tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Dallas, Waco, Austin, San Antonio, all dealing with this. It's almost like that cold front is right up against I-35 here. Any of those storms could be strong to severe, and then it's going to continue to swing all the way through into East Texas. You can almost see the little swirl there up there in North Texas. That's the low, and this is going to push all the way through and leave us with some dry skies behind it. But yes, it will a very impactful line of storms for the entire state. I'm concerned because of the timing of those storms. I think a lot of people will probably be out on the roads, right? A lot of people will be dropping kids off at school. If for whatever reason you're dropping the kids off and that severe thunderstorm warning goes off or tornado warning goes off, you need to park that car and you need to find structure. You are not safe in a car if there is a tornado warning at all. You have to find 4 walls and a roof.
Always very good advice. It's just wild to see that unfurl basically
Isn't
across
it crazy?
the whole stretch of the state.
I know. When I saw that this morning, I was like, ooh. And the fact that our computer models have been so consistent in showing this storm, that's why our rain chance is at 90%. We're confident there will be storms. We just really hope that they stay sub-severe, right? We know tomorrow's going to be a mess out on the roads. I mean, even a little drizzle slows us down. So the fact that we got full-blown thunderstorms coming in at 7, 9, 10 a.m., we know tomorrow morning's commute is going to be a very big headache, to put it in nice terms. We just want to make sure everybody's safe getting out there. Once we hit Friday evening, Friday Night Lights, all good to go. But tomorrow morning, KXAN is going to be the place to be.
That'll be the time to watch. All right, meteorologist Kristen Curry, thank you for your updates and for sharing this information. And of course, we'll be turning to you as this unfurls tomorrow.
I'll be here.
All right, everybody. If you want to read more about Kristen's full forecast details, they are available right now on KXAN.com. Also, download the KXAN News and weather apps onto your smartphones now to prepare for tomorrow because all of our resources will be focusing on that. So stay with us. We hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you back here at another time, everybody. Please stay safe and healthy out there and take care.